have a guest speaker. He will give a small short speech on Baisakhi. Professor Madan Mohan Goel ji. He's the Vice Chancellor of Starx University of Gurugram, and he worked in many esteemed universities in India. He was also first member of ICCR with Hanguk University, if I'm correct. So please welcome Professor Madan Mohan Goel ji for his short speech with a big round of applause.
Thank you very much for speaking kind words about me. In fact, I am grateful to my friend, Dr. Lakhvinder Singh, for providing this wonderful opportunity to greet the entire fraternity of Indians outside India and the Korean friends. Happy Baisakhi to everyone. Baisakhi is celebrated normally on April 13th or 14th in India as a celebration for many things. Firstly, Khalsa Panth of various under Guru Gobind Singh Ji in 1669. Baisakhi is also an ancient festival of Hindus, marking the solar new year and also celebrating the spring harvest. Baisakhi was also the day when colonial British Empire officials committed the Jallianwala Bagh massacre on the gathering, an event influential to the Indian movement against colonial rule. On this festival day, I once again greet you all, but at the same time, I recall my association with my friend Dr. Lakhvinder Singh when I was in Seoul in 2010-11 at Hankook University of Foreign Studies as first ICCR Chair Professor of Indian Economy. I place on record appreciation to Dr. Lakhvinder Singh and his beloved wife for all that they have been doing as Indian ambassadors in Korea for many of the understandings to be created between Indians and Koreans. Let me share with you, I am also a member of the Friendship Society of India and Korea in Delhi. So I always welcome you to visit us in our Starx University. And let me convey you greetings from our Chancellor, Sir, Sardar Mahendra Singh Ji, who is also a wonderful person having its roots. So I once again greet you on a happy Baisakhi day. At the same time, let me prevail upon you the conceptualization which I have come out as an economist. I am known as an economist who talks of needonomics, economics of needs, which is practically flowing from logo of LIC, Yogam Kshemam Bahamyam, which is practically coming from Bhagavad Gita, Shloka number 22 of chapter 9, where Lord Krishna says, if you believe me completely, absolutely, and wholeheartedly, whatever you need, that I'll give you, whatever you have, that I'll take care of. On this Baisakhi day, I prevail upon the entire fraternity listening me that we have to adopt needonomics for our country to become Atmanirbhar and enter into the 2047 for Swarnim Bharat. That calls for needo consumption, not wasting our resources on consumption, rather the savings which we do by confining to needo consumption, it can be very useful. And for that, we need to become street smart in the strict sense of the term, meaning thereby we need to be transparent, responsive, action-oriented, moral, and simple. Mahatma Gandhi used to say, simple living and high thinking, but I always say, simple living and no thinking. No thinking does not mean that we should not think. We should think of those things which are in our control, and we should not think of those things which are not in our control. And that is a message of my Guru, Gita, Bhagavad Gita, the heart of Krishna, to basically confine to our needs and say no to greed. That is the message on this Baisakhi day, while greeting the fraternity of all Indians in India and outside India on this occasion. Thank you very much.